All right. Good morning, and welcome to day 14. We are going legs today, and we'll be on a timer. We're going to have 40 seconds of work and 20 seconds of recovery. And within that 20 seconds, I'm going to have us do a weighted forward fold. Now, if it doesn't feel good for you, of course, as with everything, don't use the weights or adjust it. But I have been reading about hamstrings and flexibility and lengthening those puppies. So after we get our 40 seconds of work done, I'm just going to have you grab some weight, and it can be fairly heavy weight, and just hinge forward and let the weight help assist that pull of the body, that upper body down. So depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you can definitely start with no weight or less weight. You can obviously go halfway, but just getting kind of that stretch through those hamstrings is what we're going for. So we'll be doing the stretch on our 20-second interim, and then everything else, we have basically a cycle of 40 seconds on one leg, cycle of 40 seconds on the other. But to start with, let's go ahead and get a little stretch out, and a warm up. So go ahead and just come down into a downward facing dog for me, and pedal your feet left and right, left and right. Slide those shoulder blades down, belly engages, pedal one knee and then the other. So getting that knee bent just helps create a little bit more space for that hamstring. It's not freaking out yet. And then level off your feet and drive those heels even more into the ground, trying to stretch to the calves and those hamstrings. All right, and then drop onto your hands and knees. And we're going to go into a little lunge. So bring your left leg forward, right leg's going to stay back, and we're going to slide forward and back. So I want you to just take your breath with your movement. Inhale forward, exhale back. Doesn't really matter which way you inhale and exhale, but just kind of work your breath with the movement. We want to feel a little bit of opening in that back hip flexor, and then getting again into the hamstring in the front as we hinge back. Okay, keep your toe up and that straight leg into the front. Bring your arms out nice and wide, and we're going to twist over that front leg. So just come back to center and then twist to the left. Exhale as you twist here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, then our other side. We'll start with that hamstring slide, hinge forward, and then slide back. So as you're hinging forward and back here, try to keep your back nice and flat. If you are not able to touch the ground, that's fine. You can also kind of hold yourself up on that thigh. Just find whatever feels good for you. Not really holding anyone's stretch too long at first. They've kind of found over the years that stretching prior to your exercise, your run, your bike, your activity, whatever it is. Okay, sit up. Long leg is actually counterproductive, and it's better to just do ballistic stretching and warm up movements, dynamic movements that won't pull anything, and then stretch after. So warm up is still important, but a pre-stretch, not so much. Exhale as you twist. 3, 2, and 1. All right, we're going to get a little bit of a pre-fatigue on the legs by doing a hands and knees, glute and leg set. So go ahead and plant your hands down on the ground right underneath shoulders, and the knees right underneath your hips. So once you're here, we are going to go ahead, make sure I have space, take your right leg straight behind, have your toe tap the ground first, and then level off your hips. Contract deep into the core, slide your shoulder blades down. Try to make sure that you're not losing that low back, right? So keep the belly strong with the tailbone tucked a bit so that your pelvis is in neutral. And then we're going to lift and lower that right leg, 20. 1, so think about your back, think about the core, Think about that glute and hamstring lifting the leg. So this is where you want to build resistance. Pretend you have a strong band that you're pulling that foot up against. 10 more. Flex through that glute. 4, keep thinking about those hips. Try and keep them leveled off. 18, 19, 20. Same leg, bend it in, and we're going to open out to the side. A little dirty dog action going here. 20 again. 3, 4, 5. Grab deep into that outer glute, deep into the core, trying to keep your hips level, right? So try your best not to shift away from the leg that's moving up and down. 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, rest that foot on the ground, and then we're going to go to the other knee. So extend your leg back, level off those hips, then we'll go up and down. 2, 3. Keep the core held strong. Make sure you're flexing that back foot, right? That lifting leg, flex, flex through the foot. Grab through that hamstring and glute. 17, 18, 19, and 20. Okay, then we're going to go out to the side, open to the left. 2, 3, 4. Keeping that core strong. Trying not to lean away from that leg. 17. It's a little tougher on the second side. That first side is already a little fatigued. 19, 20. Okay, we're going to go ahead and flip it over onto our back. And start off with 20 regular good old glute bridges. So set up your heels so they're going to be right underneath your knees at the top of the press. 3, 4, 6. Find that pace that really gets that hold and flex at the top, just a split hold. 10 to go. 10, 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, and 1. All right, hug those knees into the chest, nice and tight, kind of shift around, make little circles. And then let's start our weighted work. I think our glutes are adequately warmed and heated up. All right, I'll show you what we have coming here. I'm going to use my 25-pound kettlebell for the first set, the squats. I'm going to hold up in a goblet squat at the top. So you're just going to hit your regular squat all the way down, all the way up. Then you're going to step out, squat wide, step back in, squat mid, step back out, wide. Then we'll take that weighted forward fold stretch. Then we'll do the other side. Then I'm going to grab my 215s balanced off, and we're going to hit a two-way lunge. So if you start, let's say, right leg forward, left leg back, square off the hips, you're going to drop all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, all the way up. So drop, half, drop, press. Then we'll get our little stretch. Then we'll do the other side. And then the last one for the round will be a curtsy lunge. Just a regular range, drop, and press. 40 seconds on the one leg. We get our 20 seconds in between, and then 40 on the other. All right, those are it. Those 3 exercises with both sides. And we're going to go 3 rounds. So have your weights ready. we'll start with our lunge, or I'm sorry, our squat. Ready, set, and go. So bring it up, squat mid, step out, squat wide. So as you're moving in and out, make sure you're keeping track of those knees. Make sure you're sitting back and down. I continue to see the chest drop. We don't want the chest to drop. Keep it up. It'll come forward a little bit, but your butt is what's dropping down and back. Nice job. Sit deep, drive through the heels, engage the core, and time. Okay? I'm just going to hold my kettlebell, hold the weight, have it help you draw forward. Depending on how flexible you are, bend the elbows so that you feel the weight. All right, bring your weight back up. We're going to go to the other side. Squat mid, squat wide. Work your pace. You don't have to pace with me. Go a little faster. If your weight's heavier, you're going to go a little slower. That's fine. That one held leg gets a little more of the burn. Keep it in the hamstrings and glutes as much as you can. The quads are going to want to grab the most. But if you can get that butt back, drive through the heels, you'll get the underneath side. There's time. Go ahead and grab, or I'm going to grab my other weights for that weighted hinge. Drop all the way down. All right, come on up. Set up for your lunge. Left leg forward, right leg back. Lunge all the way down, half, down, full. Open that chest. Full. Again, drive through the front heel. Trying to keep the work out of the back leg as much as possible. And in that front hamstring and glute as much as possible. Half and full. Drop, half, drop, full. Drop, half, drop, full. Belly strong, open chest, time. Whew, okay, get that stretch. Flat, flat back. Open those hamstrings. All right, let's set up on the other side. Right leg forward, left leg back. Drop all the way down, halfway up, all the way down, full. Make sure the knee lines with the toe. Keeping that core solid and strong. Chest pushes forward. Open those shoulder blades back behind. Drive through the front heel and time. Okay, get your forward fold. Enjoy that stretch. And then come on up and we'll gear up for a curtsy. Left leg forward, right leg cuts behind. Line your knee and toe, and then just drop and press. So check in with your hips and your chest. They should be twisting over the front leg. Halfway. Driving through that front hamstring and glute. So lots of hinge in that front hip flexor. Let your chest drop over the thigh just a bit. And time. Okay, hinge forward. Enjoy that stretch. Okay, come on up. Other leg. Squared off hips, knee lines up in front, drop and press. Set into the work. Check in with where you really want to be feeling that burn. How's the rest of the body posture-wise? Going strong and steady. You got it. Feel that front leg do the work. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, get rid of your weights. This time we're going to do a standing cat-cow. Elbows on your knees. Push the chest forward. We're back to the top with our two-way squat. Open the chest, round. Okay, grab your weight. Get your squat set. Here we go. Squat mid, squat wide. Make sure you're coming all the way up. Then squatting all the way down. Keep super control of your core to protect your low back. I like the burn I feel building. Keep that push. Time. Stretch forward. All right. Get your weight back set. Now we're going to squat the other way. Ready, set. Squat. Pull it wide. Squat. Pull it wide. You got it. Sit back. Drive to the glutes. Hold your belly strong. Don't forget. See if you can target elbows to knees. Oh. Stretch it over. Whew. Second set. Feeling it. Okay, let's switch it up. Grab your dumbbells if you're switching. We're going to go that two-way lunge. Here we go. Drop all the way, halfway, drop, full. Drop half, drop full. Recognize where the work is coming from and shift it. If it's all in that back leg, feel that front leg. Take control. The core activate. 10 seconds left. Time. Whew. Stretch over. Enjoy that pull from the weights. Coming back to start. Other leg. Square off the hips. Here we go. All the way down, all the way up. Take that full pause in your half, right? So don't just bounce, but get that grab. Grab, drop, press, drop. Make sure your back is long, chest lifted off the rib cage. Time. All right, enjoy your stretch. Keep sliding your shoulder blades together. Feel the weight pull you forward. Come up, All right, we're in our curtsy. Cut it, woo, cut it back, and then drop. Knee lines with toe. There it is. That front glute, holy smokes. Wrapping all the way around into that inner thigh. Keep it going. 5 seconds left. Hold on to it. Time. Oh. Get that stretch. All right, gear up. Other side. Get that twist. That kind of pretzeled up lunge. I want to feel that crazy burn in the right spots this side as I did on the other. So make your own adjustments that you need. Leaning over that front leg. Ten seconds left. That's it. And time. Take your cat-cow. Elbows on top of knees. Round through the back. All right, final set. It's a money maker. It's gonna push us over. Get us what we came for. Here we go. Squat and step. Squat, step, squat. Focus on that core. Doing great. Drop deep. Work for that little break. Hang in. Time. All right, hinge forward. I'm getting more open in those hamstrings, which is good. All right, coming up. Squat mid, squat the other way. Here we go. Don't forget those knees and toes need to be lining up. Toes pointing same direction. That's it. Keep charging. Trying to drop into my range. I can tell I'm backing off. Whew, okay. Take your little break. I'm going to take a squat, a low squat. That's what I needed. Whew. All right. Back into our lunges. Left leg forward, right leg back. Drop all the way down halfway, all the way full. Check in, scan the body. Notice where the work is coming from. Strong upper back, strong core. Time. All right. Maybe squat again. Or do that forward fold. Whew. All right. Set it up. Other side. Here we go. Drop half, drop full. Keep it going. Lift all the way up, but try not to lock your front knee out. Remember, the front leg is pushing, not the back. Time. Not a second too soon. All right, we just have our curtsies. Let's get set up. Ready, set, and go. Come on. 20 seconds. Tighten the core. Push through the heel, one at a time. 3, 2, 1. Woo! That was a fight. Take your stretch. Whatever feels good. Okay, last time. We're gonna curtsy. Power through. Find that mental toughness. Push to the top. We're almost at the summit. It's gonna be beautiful. Halfway. Try to grab through that glute. Keep it rolling. Three, 2, and 1. Oh, woohoo! All right. Let's lower onto our backs. Well done. My legs are noodles. Okay, start by just hugging your knees into the chest. Both knees push together and then hug around. So see if you can get the knees to connect as opposed to pulling them wide, at least for now. All right, go ahead and let them slide apart. You'll kind of feel the difference of the stretch. Extend your right leg long, put it on the ground, and then you're gonna push your left knee over the body with your right arm pushing out. Ooh, nice back pop. I thought I was grabbing modest weights, but man, that got me. All right, come in. Go ahead and cross that left knee, left ankle on top of the right knee. And then grab around your right thigh, pulling to the chest. But check in and make sure that your pelvis isn't twisting, right? So kind of push the left side of your pelvis away from you. Pull the right side in, flexing both feet. One more inhale, and then on your exhale, see if you can pull any deeper. Drop your right foot and lift the left. Again, make sure that the left side of the pelvis is pushing into the ground, kind of rotating down. It likes to lift. Straighten through that hamstring. Flex the toe back. One more inhale, and then on your exhale, see if you can get it any closer. All right, drop your left leg onto the ground, hug your right knee in, and then push it over to the left, putting your right arm out away from you with the palm on the ground. Rotate your shoulder head back and down on that right side. Okay, and then come to center. Put your right ankle on the left knee. Interlace your hands behind that left thigh. Pull deep into the chest. Again, pushing that right glute down into the ground. Dig your right elbow into the right knee. Pull deep into the chest. On your exhale, pull a little deeper. Drop your left leg to the ground. Bring your right leg straight up. Dropping the right hip again down toward the ground. So try to keep as much bend out of that knee as possible. So if that means you're way out here, maybe grab a strap to help or just interlace behind your thigh. That's fine. But push that right hip down into the ground. One more deep inhale. On your exhale, try to pull a little closer. And then we'll rock our way up and hit our squat. Ooh. So drop down in between those feet as low as you can. I'm grabbing my weights actually right now, giving me a little support. If you need, go for it. Otherwise, hopefully you can eventually support yourself. I think I've been telling you all I'm trying to get my legs closer together. So whenever I get my feet closer, I feel quite a lot of sensation through my ankles and the inside of my calf and shin. That tibial area. All right, go ahead and stand all the way up. Hinge over those legs, get a nice forward fold, stretch through those hamstrings one more time. All right, bend your knees and let's round up. So round up one vertebra at a time. Inhale and exhale. Roll those shoulders back and down. All right, fantastic job. Enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy how those legs, I'm assuming, are going to be feeling tomorrow.